What's up, Internet? It's Dumbass Panicos Gaming, and we're back in Mass Effect. So today, I think my primary objective is this mission, because it's actually a series of missions. I believe it's like 3 missions that it turns into. And also, this is the last place I need to go to in the Artemis Tau cluster. So we'll do that, and then we'll see where we go from there. I do want to go back and finish this, because we have one more encounter with him. But one thing I want to do for that is I need to talk to Garrus and Rex more, because they each have their own like special side mission as well. And you can access those missions without talking to them, but you miss out on a lot of the context. So let's go ahead and do that.
Commander,
oh,
good to see you.
Okay, maybe not. Maybe I already did that.
Shepard.
Rex.
Okay, maybe I already did that. Whatever, works for me. So I think last thing I did before wrapping up is I did the mission on Luna, which lets you choose your specializations. Yeah, so we now have Commando. Which is, yeah, very good. Getting, like, immunity and then also reduced recharge time on Assassinate is, like, really helpful. And then I'll figure out what I'm doing from there. It would probably be a good idea to work on some more Spectre training as well. But, I mean, we have plenty of levels. Oh, interesting. Why are we here? Why am I in this system? Because I was not going to do Novaria yet, that's for damn sure. Did I at least look through this system to make sure we checked everything? God, I think this is Horsehead Nebula? Yes, okay, so we did already grab the one thing we can pick up here. So we want to go back over to Artemis Tau, and we want to go to... oh, we're on it. Sparta system. Which I've already scanned all the planets here, so that's fine. It's possible maybe I was scanning planets off stream or something. Oh, also, sometimes, let's see if we can find... Yeah, sometimes there's some of these asteroid belts will have asteroids on them, and whenever you find one of these, there will be something there. But again, I already picked it up. Idolus, is that it? Idolus, yes, okay.
Commander, I'm picking up a signal from the planet's surface. It looks like an automated distress beacon.
Alright, so let's take Liara and Tali. I would run with Garrus and Tali, but with Liara, since I still need to do some of the biotics abilities achievements, Liara is probably going to be a best bet to do that. Let me just look up a map. Just so I know where everything is, because I've played this game 1,000 times. I don't really need to explore. Okay, this is distress signal, so we'll do that last. There is... Let me just load up the actual wiki page. Interesting. There's one of these things back here. I don't know that I've ever noticed that there's a one of these things over here. This, like, I don't know if there's anything to do with this. But yeah, this is just like Alliance hardware. Like the Mako. It's just like a different type. I guess it has a much larger cannon, or it looks like it does. Actually, I don't know. Yeah, I think it does. Yeah, that main gun is a little bit bigger. It's okay, though. It's not about the size, it's about how you use it. Roughly over here. We'll go pick up this little, mineral deposit. There we go. I can stop boosting for a second so I don't go flipping over an edge here. They definitely made the Mako physics a little bit better, and adding that boost helps a ton, but it's still a little wonky to drive at times. And then we got another one over here-ish. Oops, okay. Maybe I should have made sure I was going straight before boosting, but that's fine. Or jump jetting, or whatever the hell it should be called. Oh, it's right there. I was thinking it was going to be up on top of this hill. The map is a little weird. Like, it feels like when you get close to something, the scale is not quite right. Or, like, the scale changes when you get closer. That's somewhere in that ballpark. Alright. We should get there soon enough. Hopefully I can buy that sniper rifle today. That would be really nice. Because once you, like, get the really good guns, the game starts to get very easy. That's part of why you want to... For Insanity in this game, you want to definitely do it on a playthrough too. Because even if the enemies do kind of end up scaling, you're on Insanity, so they'll scale anyways. And just having really good gear to start, and having all your, like, abilities and stuff is just very helpful. Plus, if you do it on a playthrough too, you don't have to worry as much about, like, doing all the side objectives. Grab this. At a certain point, you can actually just start not even, like, bothering to do the mini games on these and just use Omni Jail, but we're not quite that far yet. I probably didn't even need to set a pin for this one, but that's fine. I am just, like, realizing there's no music when you're on some of these worlds. Like, there was music on Theorem. Alright, anyways. Yeah, I don't know how there's a, like, body just sitting out here. I know it says mummified, but it's a little weird. Oh, nice, level up. So... Yeah, Unity is nice, but I think I want to max this out first. And Tolly has her, yes, she has her hacking stuff maxed out. Yes, we want hacking. And then Liara has all her abilities, so... We definitely don't want to put points into stasis. You know what, let's max out barrier. I think that's the way to go. Also, I didn't even see, what level are we at? 25, okay. Not even halfway to max level. Alright. I wonder why there is a distress beacon here. Wow, that did a lot of damage to me, actually. So yeah, they changed how the Thresher mods work, which is interesting. Because this didn't used to be a mechanic. What happens if I just stay moving? Oh, okay, well, absolutely ditch guts. Is it good? Would you like to die? Is that it dying? Okay, finally. Okay, so yeah, those are kind of a pain in the ass. They're actually even more of a pain in the ass in this version. And here's the thing that's nice though. In the original version of the game, because you would get a penalty to your XP if you killed enemies while in the Mako, if you wanted to like try and hit max level, you would have to get out and fight that thing on foot. That sucked, especially on a higher difficulty.
Alliance soldiers. Looks like they were lured here by the distress beacon.
Proton rounds actually could be good, because I think someone can use that.
These men were under the command of Admiral Kahoku. He will want to know what happened here.
Yeah, so basically, someone put the distress beacon here to lure people here to get attacked by a Thresher Maw. For whatever reason. What was I gonna look at? Equipment. We got Proton 5. I... 'cause, 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 ' I'd rather not give her a rail extension, but I guess that's fine for now. There we go. Proton 5. Liara, hold on a sec. Let me actually uninstall that so I can give it to Tolly. Keep on doing that. God damn it. And then we can give her the rail extension. Okay. I don't think anyone... Oh, she can use that. Okay, cool. Okay, and that's everything to do on this planet. Oop. Back to the Normandy. Let me go ahead and mark that off real quick. So we did that. We still need to go talk to Kahoku to finish that mission, I believe. Yes. And then we can also go finish up with Conrad Werner. Oh, and I do want to go check one of the shops as well. Because there might be another thing that I can buy. Oh, and I can actually go, I'm not going to buy a grenade upgrade right now. I have no reason to. I don't use grenades anywhere near often enough. And I'd rather save up and get at least some Spectre gear going, and then I can go buy those. Unfortunately for Metagel upgrades, there's not one on any of like the Citadel shops for level 3. You have to either go to Novaria or there's another planet later on as well. Nope. Okay.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere. Logged.
I might
Commanding
try
officer
to
is
talk
ashore.
to
Exo Presley has the deck.
Garrus and Rex again to see if there's anything new there.
Presidium technicians are struggling to understand why a computer system catastrophically overloaded recently. Technicians are reportedly unsure of what caused the malfunction, or even what the system was originally designed to do. CSEC is investigating the possible vandalism or misuse of public property.
Alright, let me head over to the financial district real quick. We also have some stuff to sell anyways, so this is going to be a good trip.
Command.
Show me your items.
Oh, this one is pleased to do so, human.
I feel like
You will
this
not be disappointed.
dialogue here always trips me up, and that's why I don't try and skip it, because I always end up like accidentally selecting one of the options I don't want to select. See, I think it's only the CSEC requisitions guy and also your like the shop on the ship that sell yep, there we go. That sell the Spectre gear. Right, mark that off as another one purchased. And then we'll head over to the upper markets. Yep, there he is. There you are, Conrad.
I've been waiting for you to get back. I've got an idea, and I wanted to run it by you.
There we go.
I got a lot going on right now, but I can spare a moment.
Great! This'll just take a minute. With so many human colonies being attacked, I'm not sure that one Spectre is enough. What if you signed me on as another Spectre?
Yeah, that just sounds like a brilliant plan.
Conrad, I don't think that's a good idea.
But I'd make a great Spectre. I'd be right there with you, showing the Council what humanity is capable of. I know you're afraid to trust people after losing your team at Akuz.
Why is everyone so obsessed with bringing up the Akuz thing? Jesus Christ.
What about your wife, Conrad? She trusts you too. Aren't you
Like,
letting her
you
down?
would think that would be a touchy
What?
subject,
I
and
don't
everyone just, like,
understand.
barrels headfirst into it.
You know what keeps me going out here? Knowing that people back home are keeping humanity strong.
You're right. I just got so caught up in all of it. I wanted to help. I'll go home. Thanks for setting me straight.
Alright, and we definitely will not ever see him again. Ever. Okay. Surprised there hasn't been more dialogue with this guy yet. I guess I maybe have to do another mission. Where am I going? Presidium. Need to go to the tower. So we can go chat up Kohoku.
No, I'm waiting to speak with one of the Councilor's assistants. Commander, any word on my missing men?
I'm not sure how to tell you this, Admiral. Your men were killed by a thresher maw.
A thresher maw? That's not... My men wouldn't just stumble into a thresher nest. Not the entire unit.
Somebody lured them there with an Alliance distress beacon. Placed it perfectly so they'd land right beside the thresher nest.
Damn it. I had a bad feeling about this ever since my team disappeared. An Alliance beacon used as bait, my unit wiped out, and nobody seems to know anything about it. Commander, I appreciate what you did. Now I need to do my part. The families of those Marines deserve to know why they died.
Oh, hey, there we go. We're done with all the squad mate missions.
Anything you need from me?
Not right now, Shepard, but I'll let you know as soon as I find something out.
I really need to turn off that, like, pop for the Game Pass quest stuff. Okay, I think we can just go right back to the Citadel, or the Normandy, sorry. Let me see here, I'm curious with this. System we're going to... Oh, actually, okay. The system we're going to is going to have the,
Have increases in Citadel traffic endangered our
the
safety.
mission that I
Valley
need
Wong
all
offers
of
an
the
inside
Omnigel
look
for.
at the dangerous world of space traffic control.
Or not system, sorry, the cluster.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in pro...
Actually, to be fair, I don't really need the
Logged.
Omnigel.
The commanding officer is aboard. XO
But
Presley stands relieved.
It just makes it so much simpler. Alright, let me talk to Garrison Rex real quick now that we did another mission. I actually should be talking to my other squad mates, but I don't know how much valuable information there is there. Oh, you know what? I might be able to check my locker. Hold on. Nope, okay. For some reason after, like, maybe I checked it after the Therum mission, but yeah, Your locker, like, refills for some reason after some story missions. Which, you know, I guess is fine for some free money. Talk to Garrus first.
Commander, good to see you.
You've been with CSEC a while. Have you seen much action?
Well, not as much as you, but yeah, I've seen some interesting things.
I bet you have. Anything in particular that stands out?
I remember this Solarian geneticist I was sent to investigate. That case was a bit disturbing.
What happened? Why were you investigating him?
I was tasked with tracking black market trade on the Citadel. Most of it harmless, nothing I needed to pursue. But during the course of my investigation, I noticed an increase in the trade of body parts, organs mostly. We usually get a few of those, but not the numbers I was seeing. We weren't sure if there was a new black market lab or if some freak was harvesting organs from citizens.
You've seen this before on the Citadel?
Every so often, some lab sells unwanted parts through the black market, but they're not as bad as the psychos. I remember this one L-Corps diplomat we caught in my first year on the job. He was hacking people up and selling their organs. Had the station in a bit of a panic. But this case wasn't that clear-cut. Turns out there was more going on than we first realized.
I don't know why this dialogue is so quiet.
So how did you figure out what was happening?
First, we got a hold of a sample and ran DNA tests. The weird thing was, the match led us to a Turian who was still alive and was very convinced he'd never lost his liver. After a bit of digging, I discovered this Turian worked briefly for Dr. Salion, the geneticist. So I went to his lab hoping to find evidence of cloned organ development, but there was nothing. No Solarian hearts, no Turian livers, not one Krogan testicle.
That's pretty specific.
You're kidding, right? Why would anyone want Krogan testicles?
Some Krogan believe that testicle transplants can increase their virility, counteract the effects of the genophage. It doesn't work, but that doesn't stop them from buying. They'll pay up to 10,000 credits each. That's 40,000 for a full set. Somebody's making a killing out there.
What'd you do about the geneticist?
I brought in some of his employees for interrogation to see if I could get them to talk. While I was interviewing one of them, I came across something suspicious.
The way he says interviewing there.
You mean threatening? Was that really necessary?
Maybe, maybe not. Either way, it paid off. One of my detainees started bleeding profusely during the interview. We offered to patch him up, and he got frantic, freaked out. I ordered a full exam to find out what was going on. Our medics found incisions all over his body, some of them fresh. That was our big break. These people weren't just Dr. Salion's employees. They were test tubes. Walking, living test tubes.
He was growing parts inside these people?
Exactly. He cloned their organs right inside their own bodies. Then he harvested them and sold them off. Most of the victims were poor. He'd pay them each a small percentage of the sales, but only if the organs were good. Sometimes an organ wouldn't grow properly, so he'd just leave it in them. Most of them were a mess, but only on the inside, hidden so nobody could see it.
Not only is all the dialogue in this conversation really quiet, that specific line there was extremely quiet. What?
I hope he got what he deserved.
That's the worst part. We never caught him.
Why not? What the hell happened?
He ran, blew his lab, grabbed some of his employees, and headed for the nearest space dock. By the time I found out, his ship was already leaving. He threatened to kill his hostages if we tried to stop him.
But you went after him anyway, right?
I ordered Citadel Defense to shoot him down, but CSEC headquarters countermanded my order. They were worried about the hostages, worried about civilian casualties if the ship was destroyed so close to the Citadel. I told them those hostages were dead anyway. We just used them to make more organs. But they wouldn't listen.
See, I don't like any of the options for this one because on one hand, I understand, like, the hostages were already dead. You might as well just take the dude out because they were not going to survive. But I also understand not wanting to shoot it down close to the Citadel because, like, you know, debris hitting the wards or whatever, kind of bad.
It's not worth the risk. You pursue the vessel and disable it. That's
Yeah,
the best
like,
way.
I guess actually that's the
They
right
sent
way
the
to do it.
military after him, but he got away just the same. Yes, they did. I went to Patton and told him what I thought of him and his policies. He said if I didn't like it, I could quit. Well, I almost did. All they had to do was disable that ship, stop him from running. Maybe the hostages die, maybe they don't, but at least we stopped the bastard responsible for it all.
See, I don't like the way he says that. It's like, oh yeah, maybe they die. It's like, well, no, they're going to die regardless if you don't do anything. You can at least stop them doing any more harm. But the way he says it kind of makes it feel like he doesn't care about hostages at all. So, I don't know.
I suppose I can see both sides. But what's done is done.
I suppose. Can't waste too much time worrying about it now. Just wish I could have stopped him. That's all.
Do you have any idea what happened to Dr. Salian?
I sent out feelers from time to time, hoping to find something. I thought I'd found him a while back. He changed ships and changed his name to Dr. Hart. His idea of a joke, I guess. I told the military, but they weren't convinced it was him. I got the transponder frequency for his new ship, but I just can't get anyone to check it out.
I'll check out the coordinates when I get a chance.
I was hoping you'd say that. But Commander, take me with you when you go. If it's Salion, I want to be there when you find him.
Okay, I thought there would be at least one more dialogue with him before we actually got that mission. But yeah, for his mission and for Rex's mission, they specifically ask that you bring them along for it. I don't think you have to, but it seems like the right thing to do.
What do you want, Shepard?
Why did you become a mercenary?
Lots of reasons.
Such as?
Such as, I needed to get out of our system. I needed to eat. I needed to survive.
Why not stay and help your people?
I tried to help. That's why I had to leave.
What happened?
I was betrayed. I was head of a small tribe. We were trying to restore order after the war, but the other tribes were against us. They followed Jared, one of the few warlords who survived the war with the Turians. But he was old, and so were his ideas. He wanted to continue the war. He wanted us to fight. Turians, Solarians, each other. It didn't matter who, as long as we were fighting.
What did you want?
I just wanted Jared to shut up, to stop his ranting. I wanted him to stop leading the tribes astray. But he couldn't understand how much things had changed. We didn't have the numbers to go to war. Even if we did, the genophage made sure we couldn't replenish our numbers fast enough. I told them all to forget about war. We needed to focus on breeding, at least for one generation. And for a while, we were getting through. Some of the tribes started coming around.
I take it the warlord didn't appreciate that.
No, he didn't. He arranged a crush with the tribes. A meeting on neutral ground. He wanted to talk. We met at the Hollows, near the graves of our ancestors. The skulls of our dead laid bare to remind us where we come from, and where we all go. It's as sacred as any Krogan place can be. Violence is forbidden.
Sounds like a trap to me. You must have suspected as much.
I did. But when your father invites you to a crush, well, there are some laws that even we hold sacred.
Jared was your father?
He was. Until that day. We talked, but we didn't get anywhere. When it was clear that I wouldn't join him, he gave the signal. His men leapt from the graves of our ancestors like Krogan undead. The few that were loyal to me died quickly. I escaped with my life, but not before I sank my dagger deep into my father's chest. That is why I left, and that's why I'll never go back.
You must have family other than your father. Don't you miss them?
You're trying to make me cry, Shepard. I've got some unfinished business with my family, but that's all.
What kind of business?
Before I left, I made an oath to my father's father. I swore to recover my family's battle armor. It was taken from him after the uprising.
What's so important about this armor?
It's a relic. Useless, really. But it was worn by 5 generations of my family before the war. It's rightfully mine. Originally, it was taken by the Turian military. We weren't allowed armor or weapons after the war. Now, it's in the hands of Taun Actus, a Turian scum who collects relics from the war. He's made millions selling Krogan artifacts that were stolen from my people. He's got several bases where he stores his goods, all fortified and guarded. I just don't know which base has my family's armor.
Just tell me where to start looking.
I'll upload the data to your nav system. But Commander, I want to be there when you find him.
So long,
Okay,
guys.
awesome. So we have both of those missions. So I guess we'll try and do all of the missing Marines quest line, and then we'll try and knock out those for sure tonight. I'll talk to Presley later. Do a quick save. So why don't I go here? Yeah, let's just go here. It should, yeah, so we only have this one system here, which is gonna get us a pop-up about or one of those, like, messages about a mission. I don't know what's gonna happen, because we're also gonna get a message from Admiral Kahoku the first time that you jump to another system.
Commander, incoming signal from 5th Fleet HQ on the Citadel.
Commander Shepard,
Yeah, so this is the one that's, like, actually in this system.
in the First Contact War, we fired a lot of espionage probes into Turian space. We just received a mission complete burst from one of them.
Where's it been in the meantime?
No idea. Lost in transit. These probes were built in a hurry after First Contact.
God, I hate how weird the model looks when I get a drink.
What makes this uncomfortable?
When these probes were launched, we didn't have any idea who we were fighting. We didn't want to risk aliens examining our technology. The probe has a demo nuke built in. A 20-kiloton tactical fusion warhead. About equal to the bomb dropped on Hiroshima back in the 20th. If somebody finds that probe, tampers with it, you don't need me to finish, Commander.
I understand this must be handled, but I don't have anyone trained to deal with this sort of thing, sir.
I know. I wouldn't ask if it wasn't important. These probes have been classified for 26 years. The Council will call fusion bomb booby traps dangerous and irresponsible. The Alliance would face censure if they find this probe. I'm asking you because the Normandy can get on site quickly and quietly.
It's in the Voyager cluster.
I do understand why they'd be concerned about the Council being like, yeah, really, guys? Yeah, put nukes on espionage probes because you were scared or whatever, but also, like, at the point of the first contact war, humanity hadn't contacted any other races yet. Like, that was their first contact, right? So, like, I kind of get, and immediately they got attacked. So, like, I feel like you would think the Council would kind of understand that like, hey, like, maybe that wasn't the best response, but also, like, it's kind of understandable. I don't know.
It's in the Voyager cluster. That's the opposite side of the Alliance from Turian space. How did it get there?
I don't know. It's possible someone recovered it safely and brought it there. It's also possible it got very badly lost. It could have been wandering the relay network since the war.
We'll get on it immediately, Admiral. And we'll be discreet.
I appreciate that, Commander. Good luck. Fifth Fleet out.
Okay, while we're here, let's go ahead and just, like, knock this out. I guess we'll do this mission right now. Tremor has something. And Sibin has something. This one has something Sonidma. And then this is the planet we want to go to. Why are there so many icons for this one? Oh, I see, because there's a separate, like, the ones that are just minerals are a separate color. I probably should bring Garrus for this one, but it's fine, because I can just snipe everything. Unfortunately, actually, I probably should have brought Garrus instead of Liara, just because I'm not going to really have a chance to use her abilities at all here. Alright. We got something down here. Come on, there we go. Come on. It does really suck how much a pain in the ass getting to some of these is. But also, I guess it kind of makes sense that they'd be a little out of the way sometimes. Or even not just out of the way, but like in a pain in the ass to reach spot. Because it's not like these worlds have, you know, paved roads or anything. Going down the mountain here might actually have ended up being a bit of a mistake. Okay, this won't be too hard to get up. Because honestly, I'm not sure which side of the hill here it's on. Okay, I guess it didn't matter. We could have gone, like, all the way down and probably saved a little bit of time. Back in. Let's go look for this one. And the reason why I care so much about doing these is that there's a, I don't know if I've shown this yet. So there's a number of, like, collectathon, like, side quests where you just have to go find a bunch of, like, different collectibles on the different planets. Plus you get some money and you get some XP for doing all this stuff. So it's worth doing this stuff. Also, I think if you do this stuff, you get either, like, bonus materials when you go into Mass Effect 2, and I think you also might get... I don't remember if you do, but I think you get extra stuff in Mass Effect 3 as well. But that stuff might also just be related to the Mass Effect 2 stuff. If you think the driving around to... like, go pick up some of these mineral deposits on the different worlds is a little tedious. Oh, wait until I get to show you planet scanning in Mass Effect 2. To be fair, I actually don't mind it. I kind of like doing the planet scanning, but I do understand that, like, for a lot of people it's very tedious. Nope, we're not climbing up that. Speaking of tedious. There we go. Just a little bit of a line to try and get up here. This spot I got no idea about. Let's try and get up here. There we go. Okay. Oh, up. Come on, come on, come on. Cut across. Don't go too fast across that. Okay. Hop out. Grab this. I've noticed the, like, new Xbox controllers have very... What are we doing here, guys? That was weird. Okay. I don't know why they took out their guns. I've noticed the Xbox controllers, the new ones, seem to have very small dead zones, which in theory is a good thing, but the problem is when they, like, snap back to the center, sometimes it overcorrects and it causes you to turn around. Like, using when I've used it with my Switch, with the switch up thing that lets you plug in, like, an Xbox or a PlayStation controller and stuff like that. Okay, we are not getting out that way. Where are we getting out here from? Okay. Here's how we're getting out of here. We'll just go back to the Normandy, and then we'll drop back down again. And we weren't too far away from the where we want to go anyways. So there are like a couple more things here. We'll bring Liara and Tali anyways. It's fine. But yeah, there are a couple more things here for us to do, but I'll do the actual mission first because doing the mission naturally sets you up to go get the other couple of things that are available. So I might as well. What the hell was that sound? It kind of sounds like a wind sound, but it like coming, it's like, it almost sounds like breathing in my right earphone. That's weird. Let me also go ahead and save real quick. Because this is a mission that like can be really annoying to die during. Especially if I have to like come back and go collect all the crap on the planet again. Because yeah, the game sets up an autosave when you land on a planet, but like that's it. They don't do it like after you pick stuff up or whatever.
The signal is coming from a mine?
A trap. It has to be.
I concur. This did not crash. Someone moved it here.
Well, yeah, I mean, that much was obvious.
They may not know what they have. Let's find it before they set it off.
All right, Shepard.
If there's anything to pick up in here. Also, I am curious if they've updated this mission. Let me actually look at the wiki real quick. Make sure that I'm correct about something. Oh, interesting. Okay, sorry. I probably should have paused for that. I just wanted to check something. So I was actually not correct about it. But I also was kind of correct. I just wasn't correct about something. But I'll explain that in a little bit once we actually wrap up this quest. I'm just going to kind of go ahead and assume there's nothing in here for me to loot. That door is closed. Let's see what's behind door number 2. I'm gonna be honest, that explosion kind of scared me a little bit. Even though I knew it was coming, it was louder than I thought.
You have me at a disadvantage.
My name is Ilanos Haliat. I doubt you know it. Who do you think runs the Terminus clan, Shepard, huh? Thousands of pirates, slavers, criminals of every stripe?
In most criminal organizations, it's the one who's recognized as the most successful.
That's correct. The one who kills the most men, seizes the most ships, pillages the most colonies. 3 years ago, I was the strongest. I used my influence to assemble a fleet. We would drive your kind out of the Verge.
You're the one behind the attack on Elysium.
I was the motivator, the instigator, the one who promised glory and riches for sacking the largest human colony in the cluster. The one blamed when it failed. Failed! I was ruined when your kind held against the Blitz. What better way to recover my reputation than by eliminating the first human Spectre?
My crew will come for me.
Oh, let them. We'll be ready. An Alliance warship would make a fine prize. Oh, and if you haven't noticed, the ores here are laced with heavy metals. I'm afraid your suit radios aren't powerful enough to transmit out.
It doesn't have to be like this, Halliot.
Empty words from a dead woman. Goodbye, Shepard.
What do we do now, Shepard?
We've got air and light and the Normandy's still in orbit. Let's look for another way out.
She says that and immediately there's no time to get out because you have to turn off the bomb. So this is one where like you can do it manually, or honestly it's worth it for this one to just use Omnigel for it. It burns through a lot, but instead of like worrying about accidentally failing it or whatever. So yeah, funnily enough, in the original game, the character model for that guy is human. And he was never supposed to be human. That was always the weird thing about it. So when when Legendary Edition came out, they actually fixed it so he's the appropriate race. What I was confused about is that I was under the impression that he was Batarian, actually. Which kind of would have made sense, because a Batarian would be, like... until the first DLC for this game, you actually never see what a Batarian looks like. So I figured they just hadn't modeled a Batarian, and they are kind of similar to humans, kinda. So I figured maybe they just used a human one to be lazy. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that might be Halliot right there. Oh, that hurt. Let me shield boost. Let's kill that Krogan real quick. Do I have... We'll take a second before I get assassination back. Heals. I believe that was the big bad. I wonder if I can hit him with biotics from up here. No. And now I can't see anything. Because that's nowhere near him. You can see there. Alright. Good night, Krogan. Oh yeah, and apparently they steal the Mako. Oh, there's someone else? What are you shooting at, Tully? Oh, hi there. Alright, whatever. We'll get closer to him. What the fuck was that? I guess we were kind of falling down the mountain, but we weren't just free falling, so it just played the running animation really fast. Alright, that's enough of you. Let's go use our ability points here. Skill points, whatever you want to call them. Upgrade that. Being able to use immunity more often is very good. And then working on barrier. You're working on hacking. Equipment. So I would like to have maybe like 200 Omnigel on hand. This most certainly is, yeah, that's not an upgrade. We got Proton. I definitely don't need Proton 4, because I think everyone has Proton 5, or at least Proton 4 now. And I don't care about ever using that. Okay. Oh, what's our cash at now? 2,500. I don't think there's any... anything to pick up over here, unfortunately. Which is weird, because you would think it's, like, supposed to be a pirate camp, so, like, they should probably have something. Alright, well, I don't need to set, beacons for these two. There is one more thing we'll have to go get. No, we don't need either of those. Turn around and go back over to this thing. Oh, wait, hold on. Go over to that thing, actually. That's just back to the camp. Oh, there we go. Okay. Okay. God, that seems very gruesome. Also, it says Scavenger Corps, so I guess that explains why they have a Turian insignia from... and, like, an ancient, Turian war. It was like a civil war, basically. Where's the last thing I need to look at? Over here. This one, actually, okay. I thought that would... this one I was just doing was actually the one I'm going to right now, but I thought it was this one. Also, I basically didn't need a beacon for this one either, because it was, like, just outside of our radar range. Alrighty. So, yeah. Nizo brand name, charting, wreckage, blah, 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 blah. Basically, this is just like some guy who was probably just like an enthusiast for like flying, on, other planets, and he fucked up and crashed and died, basically. It, like, has, as far as I know, no meaning, that thing, other than it's just a little bit of, like, flavor to the universe, I guess. Which is kind of cool if they do that. Let me go ahead and save again. And I am going to take a short break here, because I need to go run to the bathroom, so I'll be right back. Alright, recording resumed. I don't know why I, like, cannot speak today. Even though I say that basically every day. I didn't have anything to sell, do I? Because I destroyed it all. Okay. Mark that off. Oh yeah, so that interestingly enough, is that right? No, that's Novaria. Hold on. Where is it? Yeah, so that you can actually find that mission on one of the like story worlds, which is interesting. All right. Let me just hop down here real quick just to try and get the thing from Kohoku to pop.
Message for you, Commander. Just came in over a secure channel.
Shepard, this is Admiral Kohoku. I found out who set that trap for my men. The ones killed by the Thresher Moor. Damn, I hope you get this message. It was a group called Cerberus. An Alliance Black Ops organization. Top secret, highest level security clearance. They vanished a few months ago. Dropped right off the grid. Nobody knew where they went or what they were up to. They've gone completely rogue, Shepard. They're conducting illegal genetic experiments, trying to create some kind of super soldier. I don't have any proof, but I found the coordinates for one of their research worlds. I'm uploading them with this message. They're completely out of control. Somebody needs to stop them. I've done my part. Now it's up to you. This is probably the last you'll hear from me. Cerberus is after me now. I need to disappear before they find me.
Alright, zoom back out now. I thought we got some sort of message from Hackett, the guy who told us about the espionage probe. I thought he like had some message saying, hey, thanks for doing that or whatever, but I'm probably mixing it up with one of the 1,300 other times that he does that. Okay. So that's the planet we want to go to. Let's go grab this real quick. Grab that. And then this has the last one. Alright, that was a weird sneeze. Like, I could feel it coming on, but then it hit me way faster than I expected to. So I almost hit my face on the microphone. Fortunately, I had muted already. Been through map. Okay. It's actually quite a bit we need to do on this planet. Because there's, I think 3 different bases here that we have to go to. Do this, and then... There's something I want... Oh, let me check my achievements really quick, because I want to see... what all things I need to do. So I need lift, barrier, throw, warp, singularity, stasis. AI hacking I still need to use some of. Metagel I need to use a lot. I might have to do that on a different playthrough, to be honest. The neural shock. Because that is I think Caden's the only one that has that ability. Okay. So let's go... We'll go over here and do that first, and then we'll come back over. There's a mineral here. Hit that, hit that. There's a mineral like right there-ish, and then hit those. God, I feel like having the boost makes travel so much faster. That was a pretty long one. Ooh, kinetic stabilize. Oh, you know what? I should absolutely give that to Liara. Let me see here, though. Quick combat scanner. Liara can get kinetic stabilizer, so hopefully she's more accurate. We can get rid of these. Yeah, we can get rid of that too. That should be about where it is. If I just go back in the same direction I came, I'll see it on my radar, so it should be fine. I do love how, in this game, you're tasked with going and hunting down a dude that's trying to kill at least all humanity, if not the entire galaxy, right? And what's the first thing I always do? I go around and I start doing a whole bunch of side missions for completely unimportant stuff. I mean, it's important stuff, but, like, kind of a little bit lower on the priority list than, like, dude trying to wipe out the galaxy. But to be fair, I feel like that's basically every game. Let me mark this one, because I know... Yeah, since we're so close to this base, we can actually see some of the defenses guarding it on the radar. They actually will probably start shooting at us in a second here. If they haven't already. Oh yeah, I can see them coming. Yep. Man, they're actually shooting pretty fast, too. Okay. Simple enough. Almost actually ate that last rocket, though. Alright, they got the correct weapons. Let me set another save here. Just again, because so far the game's been pretty stable, but you never know with modern games how likely they are to crash. Alright, so unfortunately I don't think there's anything in here for Holly to actually AI hack. Just to activate everyone. Singularity. This is gonna suck. Liara, why aren't you using your move? There. They're dead. I don't think I had to use barrier with her, right? Or maybe I did. Hit with a throw. We'll both do shield boost here. Oh, we got hit by that ability. So I think Liara went down too. That sucks. Oh, she got it off though. Okay. Nice. Let's just use barrier.
Charging up.
And then... Oh, I didn't hit him because there's a person like right there is the problem. That's nothing good. Okay. Yeah, nice hiding spot, buddy. That really helped you. I think there's one more in this back corner over here. Give it a second, Liara. Get your singularity back up. Actually, she does at least have throw, so... Okay, this should work. There we go. And then... Alright. That worked well enough. Is there another guy? Oh shit, there is. Hold on while I stand here and just tank hits for a second. And then...
Powering up.
Okay, she used her barrier. Oh, that actually sucks because I want to use the barrier so that way... let me double check it again because I might be wrong about that. Pretty sure I needed to use it, but... Okay, yes, I do need to manually use barrier. Was shield? Doesn't look like it. Yeah, I'm not saying anything about the shield. And we're in Mass Effect 2 achievements now. Any shot? No. Alright, that's enough of you.
Looks like Cerberus has other bases on this world, Shepard.
Well, yeah. I guess before you come here, you don't actually know that, but I think it... I don't know. I want to say it might actually say that there's other bases just when you land on the world. I guess you don't necessarily know about those, but... Anyways. Really? I can't loot any of these? Usually you can loot some of them. Huh. Really? I don't want to open this just yet. She does have all her abilities, though. I just want to finish checking for items. Because I think in one of these bases, there's like an item on one of the stations. Okay. She got a couple of moves off. Let's use her barrier real quick. I don't know if it counts if we're not actually in combat. Maybe it does, though. I'll try and remember to spam it whenever I can. Alright, let's go take on the other two bases. Also, you might have noticed by now that this is basically the same configuration as the base on Luna. Basically, there's like 3 different base designs. fact, actually, one of them isn't even the base. It's like the cave, the underground base, the above ground base, and spaceships. And that's like, those are the 4 base designs, basically. Okay, they get proton rounds, which could be good. Pretty sure we're on 5. Upgrade her. Tolly is at 5. Perfect. We can almost afford the sniper rifle. Alright. And yeah, we'll finish maxing out Spectre and then probably work on fitness next, to be honest. Because I'm mostly trying to just snipe stuff, in case that hasn't been obvious already. Does this improve the cooldown at all? No, it increases duration, which is actually kind of the opposite of what I want. Oh, but getting up to this does improve recharge, okay. And then I assume this also helps with recharge. Yeah. Yeah, you really don't want to upgrade this, because this just makes them stay invincible for longer, which is not really helpful. But again, one of the adept subclasses after you do the whatchamacallit, the Luna mission. I think it's the Bastion subclass, or specialization, I think it's called. Like the name of picking your subclass. But that class has the ability to shoot through stasis, but otherwise when an enemy is stasis, they're immune. Yeah, needless to say, very annoying to use because there we go. Turrets are done for. We never even saw their health bars because we were so far out. We go ahead and save again. We'll just save over the same one. I don't want to make a save that overwrites the one before we landed on the planet. Just yet, anyways. Okay, that one we can open. Oh, I feel like that should not have hit me. I do like how I can command my allies from the ground. Anytime you would like, Liara. Hello? Oh, he popped back around. I'm just gonna take you out. Fuck it.
Now I'm ready.
Okay, let's go. For some reason I was thinking Tali had her handgun out. Alright, and those are both just complete garbage. The Phoenix armor, which is actually what What's-Her-Face Ashley starts with, basically garbage. I think it has some passive health regen, but its stats are so terrible that it's just in no way worth it. And generally, these medical stations just aren't ever worth it. Or I shouldn't say they aren't worth it. You're not going to get anything good out of them. But it's fine if you want to, like, reduce them to Omnigel. Or if just, like, have something to sell. I actually almost failed that one. Alright, were there any more over here that I could open up? There we go. Oh, 2 more. Nice. At least 2 more, in fact. Oh, that actually could be useful. And yeah, you also get some XP for hacking stuff, so it's definitely worth it if you aren't max level yet. And then, ooh, that might be something. That might be something. Yeah, I'll take that. God, I feel like that's just not worth it. Like, yeah, you get a lot of tech cooldown, but your med recharge and your shield bonus you completely lose, so we're just gonna get rid of you, I think. Hey, we're over 200 now, which means I don't have to buy anymore.
Now it gets fun.
Singularity. Let's hit you with a stasis. Throw. Okay.
I wonder what Cerberus horrors we'll find at the next base.
Perimeter clear.
That worked out pretty well. It would be nice if I can, like, knock out all of these biotic abilities. Then I can... Well, I guess I could bring back Caden regardless. So I can start using Neural Shock. And I can also... Yeah, I might do that. I think moving forward, I might actually use Caden in the party instead of Tolly. Because he does have the tech skills for stuff. Because I think I might do Insanity playthroughs at some point. Someday in the future. But I'm, like, in no hurry to do those. Because even if for some reason this game, because it is, Legendary Edition is 3 games, but it's 1 bundle, I guess. But even if that gets taken, like, off of EA Play and Game Pass and stuff, it's on sale for, like, $10 so often now that I can just buy it. It'll be fine. I do need to actually check before the end of the year. I need to make sure I at least have all the DLC bought for the 360 versions of these games. Because it would be kind of cool to have all of the Mass Effect Xbox achievements, including Andromeda at some point. Alright. Have this artifact up here. This is another one of the collectathon achievements, or missions.
Negative contact, Shepard.
Huh. You know what's weird about this? I've had this glitch happen before on, I think, the PS3 version. So you notice how the wheels are messed up. The wheels are reacting like we're going over terrain, like the terrain that's actually in front of us. But we're not moving. I've had this glitch happen one other time. Yeah. One other time in my playthroughs. Oh, okay, that was cool. And that's across, like, the PS3, the PC, and the 360 version, and now the Legendary version, Legendary Edition. In fact, actually, yeah, Legendary Edition on PC and on Xbox. That's, like, really weird. That's such a rare glitch. Because it didn't happen on this planet when it happened that time either. It happened on a different planet. I don't remember which planet it is, but I will remember it when, like, I land there. I even know, like, the mission that happens on that planet. I just don't remember the name of it. It's actually, this one? Yeah, it's the planet this mission happens on.
Bring it on.
I had just walked out the door, and then I had turned right, and she was already running from that corner? What the hell? What is going on here? I'm starting to think it's a very good thing that I made a number of backup saves. Equipment. I don't need that. And then, okay, anyways. Okay. Oh, I don't like hearing that. Wait, no, these should be all humans, but it's still going to be a biotic, but anyways. Ow. Okay, didn't think you were going to be up already. Okay, shield boost. There we go. Okay, hit you with throw.
I gotta be more careful.
There's someone behind us. I think. So there's only like one person or one enemy in there and a body. I can't imagine who that could be. Definitely isn't Kahoku. Yeah, why is that one enemy just running away? Barrier, stamping, and sabotage. Heal again. Because I'm not too worried about running out of meta-gel. Stasis. There we go. Actually, I wonder if I use my abilities on them, if this counts. Because let's be honest, we're just going to insta-kill this person anyways. Oh, okay. Didn't get a chance to use a throw on them before Tolly just blew them away with a shotgun, but that's fine. Alright. Don't want to open that just yet. Use that. But there's technically an enemy in this room. I would think that that barrier still counts. Alright, does she have stasis up soon? There we go. There we go. We'll just try spamming abilities on it. I have no idea if that actually will work or not. But in theory, since it's hitting an enemy... There we go.
Feel Kahoku that much.
I love how they say that before you actually come collect the body.
Clear.
Oh, goddess. It's Admiral Kahoku. Cerberus must have tracked him down.
No. You think, Liara? He just willingly walked in here on his own accord, I'm sure. That was like an inch from her head. Does it? Okay, so that basically, so that mission is now done, technically, but immediately you start the Hades dog mission, which is to basically you go wipe out another Cerberus base. We're in Voyager, aren't we? Hold on. Mark all of you done. It is funny how I'm kind of realizing, like, how, like, cheesy and just stupid sometimes some of the dialogue in this game is. It's not at all affecting my enjoyment of the game. I still absolutely love this game. Don't I already have that one equipped? I guess I don't want to actually destroy anything, though, right now. Liara. Man, that's way less, capacity. Unfortunately. Because otherwise I would probably go for it. Alright. More points into training. More into barrier. She is done with her hacking. Oh, that is true. Depending on what enemies I'm facing, I'll want to switch between Caden and Tolly. And actually, if I finish up all the other biotic stuff, then I can just do Caden. Because I don't know if he has Singularity available to him. Was that everything? Yes, that is everything on this world. Alright, time to head out. Let's go sell stuff. I might be able to buy that sniper rifle. If I can't, we're going to be very close. Because I know it's 300, but I don't remember how deep into 300,000 it is.
Looking for supplies?
Let's see what you got.
You bet, Commander.
Oh, we should be able to afford it here. Yes. Oh, we have like the best weapon in the game already. Oh, and that's right. Yeah, I think starting at level 6, level 7. I forget what level it starts, but your equipment starts being able to have 2 slots. So you have an ammo and then 2 other slots. So yeah, 100 more damage, way more accurate, slightly better rate of fire as well, or shots before overheating. I do wish I had actually saved one of my things now, but that's fine. Let's go give Garrus that sniper rifle, since we will be using him soonish. Oh, he had the level 4 version, so okay.
Looking for supplies?
Let's see what you got.
You bet, Commander.
Actually, I guess at some point I'm going to be wanting to swap over to just using Holly and Garrus, so I will actually want another sniper rifle at some point. But I mean, obviously I'm going to use the first one I have on Shepard. So I want to get a shotgun for Tali, and we can get a pistol if we haven't finished up with Liara yet, and we can give that to her. And then if we stop using her, we can give that to, like, Tali, I guess, so that way she can have an option that can shoot a little bit further.
Looking for supplies?
That's right, I'm here to actually sell that sniper that I just took off of Garrus. Okay. What did that put me at? I didn't even pay attention. And then, yeah, I think for some reason at some point his inventory will reset, so you'll actually be able to buy another set of Spectre gear from him. And if not, we can go to the C-Sec dude. And he will actually, he has his own set of gear that you can buy. And then at some point you actually unlock the level 10 versions. I don't remember when that is. Alright, now come over here. So there's 2 planets with stuff. Interestingly, this system does not have an asteroid that you can mine. That's a planet we want to land on. This has one. And then Gromar, which I assume is probably, yeah, the furthest one out. The only other one it could be. Alright, and then this planet does in fact have a Thresher Maw on it. They're on... so yes, I think I should bring Caden on this one. So that way I can try and neural shock people. He's not going to have very good gear, but that's fine. I kind of don't even care if he dies. I mean, I'm definitely not going to have to make a choice at some point later in the game where I will decide to leave him behind to die with a nuke, so... Alright, he has those. Oh, actually, having better recharge time is pretty good, actually. Can I max this out and then still max out Sentinel? Actually, maybe I shouldn't have done that. Oh, we're only 1 point off. It would be really nice to get him a lift. Yeah, I think he still has the basic armor. Oh no, slightly better. Slightly better. Okay. Where do we spawn in here? Alright, we'll definitely go grab... I think that's the one I can see right now, actually. So I'll mark... Where are 4 and 5? Oh, okay. 5 will have the Thresher Maw that we need to fight on this planet. So yeah, I think we're going to come down. There's another mineral here. There's one up here. We'll hit these in a row. Because I might as well, since they're just going to be in a row. I generally try to always like do the mission on every planet last. Try and collect everything else. But I feel like that's not really necessary. And takes a little bit longer, so... for the sake of not wasting a bunch of time. Alright. I do appreciate that the rewards for the collectibles do actually get a little bit better at the higher your level is, both in terms of credits and XP. Actually, I kind of don't like the credits get better because on one hand you need... Credits are way more important earlier in the game, and later in game you just need a lot more credits for like the more expensive stuff, but also it kind of discourages you from collecting stuff early. More so than with XP anyways. But at least with XP, it like makes it so you aren't like... You don't have to go and do everything first. I'm not sure how they have it set to scale. They have it set where it like actually scales properly with each level, so that way you're not like wasting the potential to get more XP later or something in proportion to your level anyways. I don't know. I'm not quite sure what I'm trying to say right now, but point is, I do appreciate that they do get better later on. Also, I think I mentioned this, remember that I mentioned this yesterday when I did Forza Motorsport on the stream. One of the racing games of all time, for sure. It's just, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that game. Like, I enjoy it, but I don't think it will have any staying power with me. Unlike a lot of other Forzas. Basically every other Forza that I've played. But anyways. I had mentioned that there's some, like, teaser stuff put out for the new Mass Effect. We have no idea when that's coming out. But it does actually show the new species that was introduced in Mass Effect Andromeda, which means Mass Effect Andromeda, it's always been canon to the franchise, but that more or less confirms that the events that happened during it, while doing it, I don't know why I said it weird anyways, but they are, like, actually important. It's not like, oh yeah, these people went off to another galaxy and we never heard from them again. Like, it will have some sort of impact on the story going forward. So, I definitely have to play through Mass Effect Andromeda now on stream. I'd already kind of planned on it, but now it's, like, a little bit more important. See, I will be mixing up the playthroughs. In terms of, like, I'm not going to just, as soon as I finish Mass Effect 1, hop into Mass Effect 2, then hop into 3, then hop into Andromeda. I'm not going to do it quite like that. I'll take a little bit of time between each of the playthroughs, but I definitely do want to work on getting those done. Because even though I'm sure the new Mass Effect is a few years off still, like, probably 3 years if I had to just take a wild guess at it. But especially if I want to, like, finish getting all of the achievements on the Xbox versions of these games, then, you know, it's gonna take a little while to do. even forcing myself to play through it more often. Yeah, I don't care. Actually, I guess, Caden could use... person. Yeah, I mean, yeah, he could definitely use this. Oh, yeah, that's actually just straight up better. Cool. Okay. I'll just mark this anomaly, because it's... the base is literally on the way. So I think there are turrets on this base, like the other ones, that in theory Tolly could have hacked, but eh. Oh, also I didn't actually look. Yeah, Caden does not have singularity. So yeah, I think at least Caden, Liara, and Tolly all have, like, those three have specific abilities that you cannot get, or that you can't use on other characters. So you have to use some amount of all three of them if you want to try and get, like, all or most of the achievements in one playthrough. Let me see. Let's pop that. Oh, we can actually use that on both of them. Nice. I have a save on the Normandy, right? Yeah, okay. So we can save over the been through one. Even though I probably should have saved outside of the base, not inside, but not a big deal. Ooh, that rail extension is gonna be spicy. Oh, another rail extension too. Very nice. We'll just give this to him. And then Shepherd with the sniper. And we'll hold on to the other one for Tolly. Actually, I think she might already have rail extension 5. Well, that was instantaneous. Oh, you shot me through that? Really? That was kind of lame. Jesus Christ. Shield boost. Stasis. Since they're, like, right up on top of us right now. There we go, domed him. I got lucky with that, but I'll take luck. I want to use powers, but I would more like to not die, so that kind of takes priority. Go ahead, pop your head up. Oh, wow, I missed. Do I have some way to hit him? I'm just gonna use throw. I don't even feel like stasising him. It's just not even worth the effort. I think you have to hit enemies with these moves. But I'll do it anyways, just because. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you don't have to. I believe that was the case, though, in Mass Effect, the original Mass Effect 1. Okay, that was weird. I, like, heard the tone for it, but then it wasn't actually going off. I was very confused. Let's go this way first, because that side has the exclamation point. There we go. Lots of gear for us to steal. Also, the nice thing is actually getting that, the probe mission out of the way early is that since at higher levels, weapons sell for more. So it's actually kind of helpful to just, like, turn all of your early stuff into Omnigel, knock out that mission pretty fast, and then you get to start actually just selling stuff. And once you actually get to that point, it's worth more than if you had just sold it from the beginning. I just realized I can actually heal there. There we go. I was like, I feel like there's probably something else in here. Okay. Love how you can keep interacting with that. Close and reopen it. Although it doesn't actually say close, it just says open every time. So that text never actually changes. I do like how some of the objects in this do have physics. Again, no idea if that actually counts towards that. The achievements don't track in this, do they? I'm just realizing. They do not. Lame. I love how Xbox added the, like, achievement tracking in with the Xbox One, and, like, so many AAA companies don't even bother to use it. It's just like, what are we doing, guys? Come on. Alright, one more point and we can get lift for Caden as well. Reset. I clicked on the wrong one. Though, I actually might upgrade Singularity next. Just to get it up to, like, the second tier of its stuff. I can actually see. I'm going to pause for a second for the recording. I'm going to see if I can actually, like, spam those abilities outside of combat. I don't think I can, but I'm going to check real quick. Alright, good to know. So apparently there is a way to cheese those abilities. But you do have to have some sort of target. So I will actually probably mess with that off stream then. But also I did learn that for barrier you don't need to actually have any sort of target, so you can just use it whenever you have it charged. Which is good to know. Since that's one that with my current settings, gameplay. See, I have my power usage set to defensive, so stuff like barrier, shield boost, immunity, stuff like that, that's purely defensive abilities. Your allies will still use on their own, but you have to manually tell them to use their other abilities. Because them using them on their own, besides the fact they can be annoying because you won't be able to, like, just use abilities. Like, you'll want to use an ability, but it won't be charged because they just used it. But for the achievement stuff, you have to manually select it. Okay. And then, the last one is over in here somewhere. But there's also a Thresher Maw over there, so yeah. That's fun. I wonder why there's some sort of vehicle sticking up out of the ice over here. It's almost like something attacked it and dragged it in. Oh, one of them still hit us. That sucks. I assume it's no tentacles. Okay. Is it really just going back to the same exact spot? Yep. Okay. I actually don't know how that missed because we jumped way too late there. Uh-oh, this might hurt. So yeah, I assume if it gets like directly on top of you, which it's trying to do right there, I think, it can like do damage to you. Oh, it's so close to death. There we go. And it's gone. Wow, you get 10k credits for that. Very nice. I don't think there's anything here to grab. Grab these items here. I want to say there's a thing over here that you can shoot and it blows up. Never mind. Must not be here. I mean, don't really need those, but obviously we can sell them. Alright, and that is everything on this world. Oh. Alright, back to the Normandy. Close that. Can mark those off. Technically, there is one more thing for this mission, but I'll mark it off for right now. We're gonna do it in like a second here anyways. And then... So yeah, I think next is... We'll do the Garrus mission, the Rex mission, and then... we will wrap up for the night. But let's sell our gear real quick.
Looking for supplies?
Let's see what you got.
See how close we are to a shotgun. The handgun is not too bad. We're actually kind of close. I don't think we'll even be able to afford the handgun here. Actually, never mind. Yes, we can. Oh my god. I can almost even get the assault rifle, but I'm not going to have any use for the assault rifle, so there's no point. Actually, I could give that to Garrus. I can give that to him as a secondary. Because he is a sniper rifle and a AR type guy. So yeah, actually, I think we'll get the shotgun from Tali, and then I'll get the AR for Garrus. If we can, then also get the pistol for, I guess, Tali. Makes most sense. And then hopefully at some point we'll get the reset for the gear. Or if not, we can just go to CSEC and also pick up like a sniper for Garrus and another pistol for Shepard.
Transmission coming in, Commander. I think you're gonna want to hear this one.
Greetings, Commander Shepard. I represent a party interested in obtaining information on Cerberus activities.
Who are you, and who do you represent?
Who I am is inconsequential. Suffice to say, I am an agent for the Shadow Broker. You see, Admiral Kahoku contacted my employer looking for information on the location of any Cerberus facilities. We provided that information on the promise that he would turn over copies of all files gathered from the Cerberus systems to us.
Did you have anything to do with Admiral Kahoku ending up dead?
We had no reason to harm him. He was going to provide us with information about Cerberus. Information that is now in your possession.
You must have some connection to Cerberus. How else could you tell Kahoku where to find them?
Information is our business, Commander. Through our contacts, we were able to determine that the Cerberus group was active in the Voyager cluster. Unfortunately, that was all we were able to find out. That is why we are so interested in acquiring copies of the files from you.
These are classified Alliance files. I'm not handing them over to you.
Be reasonable, Commander. Cerberus was operating outside Alliance jurisdiction. You don't owe them any loyalty. The Alliance is just going to file this information away in some archive, but no secret stays hidden forever. Eventually, someone somewhere will deliver it into our hands. Might as well be you. Transmit the files to us and you will be well compensated.
You know, I don't think I have ever actually done the deal with these guys. And I'm not going to.
My loyalty is to the Alliance, not the Shadow Broker.
That is unfortunate, Commander. My employer will remember this the next time you need something from us.
Alright, now that mission is like 100% over. So, the Garrus mission is in the Kepler Verge, which is... Oh, there it is. This is Argus Row? No, which one's Argus Row? This one? Yes, okay. Because, yeah, that's where the other one is. And it is in the Herschel system. Herschel. Alright, so there's the ship, which is over here. And then there's one planet and one asteroid. The asteroids kind of suck to find because you can't see them, but a trick you can do is if you sit still for a little while, it might have actually already started doing it, I just didn't see it. You'll actually see a glimmer in the asteroid belt. Which I'm not seeing happen. But sometimes there'll be like a little hint. It'll just kind of look like a star. Basically. But like it'll obviously like come and go. So it'll help you hone in on it. Not Klobaka. Oh, is there nothing else in this system? Okay. I was reading this other thing wrong, I think. Yeah, okay. Because it, like, goes over to the next page on this checklist. Okay. So we'll bring Liara and Garrus. Actually, I probably should have brought Tali and Garrus for this, but oh well, it's still fine. Yeah, we'll keep it with the assault rifle for now. This is not a good place to have a sniper rifle, if I'm gonna be honest. Of course, the one that's like right there is not coming towards us. Let's do stasis on you. And then singularity. Okay. Okay, that was really cool, Liara. We'll do throw. If only because that was very funny. Do lift, heal because we just took a lot of damage because those guys spit on you. Heal again. I had wanted to just shoot that barrel in general, but oh well. Okay, I think that's probably all of them. Let's see if we can find anything to steal. I mean, requisition. Salvage, whatever you want to call it. Definitely not steal, because we're a good guy. Oh, can I not go over this? Okay. There's like some things that you can clamber on top of, but it's not super obvious, unfortunately. Oh, you could heal a little bit more. That's nice. I think Metagel you have to do like 50 times or something. Is anything over here, right? No, I don't think there was. Okay. Then we'll ignore that for no particular reason right now. Even though I don't think there's actually anything in here. Honestly, I want to say there's never any loot in here. And there's only like one mission where going into the cabin matters.
Thank you. Thank you for saving me from those things.
Commander, that's him. That's Dr. Saleon.
What? My name is Hart. Dr. Hart. Please, get me out of here.
Are you sure it's him?
Positive. There's no escape this time, Doctor. I'd harvest your organs first, but we don't have the time.
You're crazy. He's crazy. Please, don't let him do this to me.
We'll take him in.
No.
Drop him off at the military.
We'll try and take him alive.
But we have him. We can't let him get away. Not again.
If he dies, we'll never know what he's been up to, or how he did it. We'll take him in, interrogate him, and he'll serve his time.
Okay. You're right. You're a very lucky Solarian. You owe the Commander your life.
Oh, thank you so very much.
Stasis. There we go. I'm still not sure if your moves will actually work on a stasis target, but we'll do it anyways.
And so he dies anyway. What was the point?
Okay. I don't even know what killed him there. He just dropped dead. That was interesting. I wonder if somehow maybe they can take power damage but not gun damage? I'm not sure. Anyways.
You can't predict how people will act, Garrus, but you can control how you'll respond. In the end, that's what really matters.
Yeah. I don't think I ever met anyone like you, Commander. Well, I guess we're done here.
Okay. Now we'll go ahead and salvage all of his equipment that he will definitely no longer be needing. Does Liara have... Oh, I think that's a really good Omni tool too. Yeah, it is. I actually don't know. I might want to actually give that to Tali. I think I'll wait and I'll give that to Tali. Liara. Yes, okay. She could use the upgrade. And then this is probably just for Garrus, yeah. Yeah, I guess we'll work on his sniper a little bit more. And then I guess work on his armor so we can get him some more survivability. Plus, Adrenaline Burst is really nice, especially in combination with Assassination. It's definitely like a very good combo. It's one of the more fun combos as a soldier character as well. Oh, Biotic Amp. 2 Biotic Amps, in fact, but I'm not sure if one of them's actually any good. Kinda good, but we definitely want to give her this one. We can give Kaden this one if it is an upgrade. Although actually I might not have to because of the cheese strat there is for this. Apparently the fast travel terminals on the Citadel are actually like considered targets, and you can use your abilities on them, and then the achievements will just pop, which is interesting. Oh, there's a level up. Okay. More Spectre. What were we working on with her next? I think, did we just finish Barrier with her? I would guess so. So I guess, yeah, we'll work on Singularity. Right, that is what I wanted to do. That's right. Okay. Alright, let's get off the ship. Alright, and then we'll go sell our gear, give some of it to Tali. Let's do that before we forget. As well as the amp for Kaden. Do the gear first. I almost forgot I was gonna go sell everything. Yeah, definitely an upgrade for her. That actually might be a... I don't really care about that on Shepard, because it hurts the med recharge and the shield bonus. I don't care too much about using tech on Shepard. Yeah, fuck it. Talk to Garrus.
Commander, what can I do for you?
Something bothering you?
It's Saren. I'm starting to wonder whether we'll ever find him. He's always one step ahead of us, and he's got those damn Geth.
We're getting close, Garrus. We'll find him.
I wish I had your confidence. I just can't stand the thought of him getting away with everything he's done. I know you're doing everything you can, and if anyone can catch him, it's you, but if there's anything else I can do to help, anything, just tell me what you want me to do, and I'll do it.
I understand your concern, but we will find him. Just make sure you're ready to go when we do.
Yes, ma'am. You can count on me. Thanks for hearing me out. I appreciate it. Can I ask you something, Commander?
What is it?
Are you worried that the Council might be protecting Saren? I mean, they were really dragging their heels before. What if we find him, bring him back to the Citadel, and they refuse to act?
I get the feeling this isn't a question. Speak your mind, Garrus.
Well, maybe we shouldn't give them the chance, Commander. In my opinion, Saren's too dangerous to be kept alive. Too much could happen. He could escape, or the Council might let him go. If we find him, when we find him, I say we make sure we stop him permanently.
You know, I'm not a big fan of the Council, but I'm not that, like, questioning of their motives.
Saren won't listen to reason. If he forces my hand, I'll kill him in a heartbeat. But only if it's absolutely necessary.
But what's the point in keeping him alive? It just gives him an opportunity to escape or convince the Council to listen to him. And what about the Geth? They might try to free him.
We know more about Saren's plans than anyone. But what do we really know? If we just kill him, we lose the chance to find out.
Yeah, I see your point. Do you really think there's more to know, other than the fact that he's a raving lunatic?
Maybe, maybe not. But it's not a chance I'm willing to take.
Yes, ma'am.
I don't know what it is about the dialogue with Garrus. Like, that time around, his dialogue was fine on volume, but then Shepard's was, like, kind of quiet.
Looking for supplies?
Let's see what you got.
The mixing on the audio in this game is kind of questionable. And by kind of, I mean very. Oh, what am I doing? That was the wrong one. I don't think we can buy the shotgun. Oh, we can. We can buy the shoddy. Shoddy for the Quarian hottie. Nice. Okay. Give that to her. She is now going to be overpowered. Even though we have not found any more armor. I feel like I've not gotten a lot of armor at all in this playthrough. Other than like all of the Phoenix armor from the medical stations. And that's not an upgrade. God, I was wondering, why is my money going down? What's happening? Oh, right, I'm stupid. I love how there is actually armor here. Speaking of Phoenix, that is worth more than the pistol, the Spectre pistol. Predator, I think, is one of the better armors, but I'm not really using a human that would take advantage of it. It'd be nice to get some Turian and some Quarian armor. But yeah, I think the main one I want to go for for armors is Colossus, if I remember correctly. Alright, so we got that mission done. You can mark that off for the actual mission as well as the planet, and then Rex is on Argus Row Phoenix. Oh, interesting. So this is actually the system that Pinnacle Station is on. The DLC that you can't access in Legendary Edition because they decided it wasn't worth the effort to remake. Assuming you actually believe that it was corrupted and they just, I don't know. Just a weird thing with it. But yeah, it's actually nice. Which one is it? Does it even show? Oh, interesting. Also, that's interesting that we can see that. So it doesn't even actually show the planet. Really? Are we in the right system? Yeah, we're in the right system, huh? That's interesting. So it doesn't even show the planet in the system? That's kind of weird. They, like, just add another planet into an existing system. But yeah, I forget exactly where it is, but it's in a... Like, the station is a space station. So it's kind of similar to, like, the ships, where it'll, like, have the marker on it, but you won't actually be able to see it. Let me see. Vebinok does have something. And... Tashi has something. We already got the asteroid. And then... Oh, is that it? Yeah, because we got Vebinok. We got... I'll just double check this one. Just be sure. And this is the planet we want to actually land on. So we'll break out Rex here, because he wants to be part of this team. Let me... The thing... Tuntao. Oh, there's like not a whole lot to do here. So yeah, we'll actually go north to do stuff and then loop around to the west, and then we'll come back and do the actual base. Nice. We're landing on another planet. I feel like I haven't been on 8 of these yet, but okay. Like, I feel like we've only been on a couple. But I think technically, like, Luna counts as an uncharted planet. So, I don't know. Let's unlock stasis. Unlock throw. Then we'll just max out his shotgun. And we'll max out his immunity. Because a Krogan with immunity is, like, actually scary. Alright, let's go. Can I go around to the right here? Or am I going to hit the edge of the map? So interestingly, the game doesn't stop you if you go outside the boundaries. You'll get a message from the pilot.
Turn back, Commander. You're going beyond the range of the operational area.
Speaking of. But then if you actually keep going at a certain point, the game just, like, kills you. And you just fail the mission and you have to restart. Which is kind of annoying. I would rather have just, like, an invisible wall. Or, like, a fade to black, and then it moves you back out of the, or back into the actual playable area. And points you in the right direction. It's just like, hey, you can't leave the area. Sorry. Alright. Cover this. So, yeah. It doesn't, there's nothing, like, actually in the pyramid, but that text is, like, kind of hinting that, like, yeah, it was probably, this was on the pyramid, and then the person who collected it died, so now it's yours, I guess. So fortunately, on this planet, there are no thresher maws. We got this mineral here, which is actually on the way to another salvage spot. One more mineral, and then the base. Now we can go kill a whole bunch of pirates, which is nice. Actually, I might even be able to. Where is this? It's around there. I think we'll be fine just to have that marker there, and we'll, like, stay a little bit to the right of the direction we're supposed to be going. And I should be able to... Yep, there it is. There's a salvage spot. I did just realize something. I don't have anyone in my party who can hack. I have to come back to go collect that. That's actually really annoying. I should have brought a Rex into Caden, actually. Or Tolly, but Caden has biotic powers. I really hate how this one is, like, on the border here. And that this, like, mountain is so damn hard to climb up. Alright, we kind of have to take it slow here because we don't want to plummet down this mountain and then die because we left the operational area. It's really weird they just, like, outright kill you. Like, I feel like that makes less sense than if there was just an invisible wall. Yeah, got that. Set the marker to there. Back up before we turn around. We should be able to climb this fairly easily. This doesn't seem too bad. It's actually like a giant open area, pretty much. Yeah. This planet, I remember it basically anytime I've come here and didn't, like, have the map open of where I needed to go, I'm, like, always scared that there's going to be a Thresher Moss somewhere in here. Because it just seems to make sense that, like, in a random spot there will be one just to screw with you. But there's not, actually. I think you're actually supposed to go to the left a little bit here. There's a bit more of an opening. But this will be fine. This spot is, like, nestled down inside a ravine almost. Yeah. Alright, well, so much for the guards up front. want those now. Because why not? I don't have to actually have a target.
My armor's here somewhere.
Okay, glad we put away our weapons for that. Let's do that to start people off. Alright, come on. Come on, people. Someone come on out to play. Oh, there's a sniper up there. Let me just throw a singularity up there to take care of that problem for a second. Can I lift him from here? Okay, how about we stasis you? Then barrier again. That should be barrier mastery. Cool, so I don't ever have to use that again. Throw and warp. Stasis you again. And then throw and warp you. Nice. Throw is out of the way. Let me just use my shield boost here. Oh, and actually we can make... Oh, wait. Right. We don't have to do that. Well, oh well. Too late. Oh, it's this dude. Okay. We're gonna pop that. We're gonna... Singularity work on you? Yes, okay. Oh, he's still alive. Okay, how about we stasis you? Hey, it would be cool if, this time you would actually hit the stasis guys. Oh my god. Oh, he got an ability off too. That's annoying. Okay, warp, thank you for hitting it. Sabotage. Thank you, Liara, you're head blocking that shot for him. What abilities? Is Rex still not used as warp? There. Okay. I'm like actually close to dying here. I mean, not that close, but closer than I would like. Okay, Rex will finish him off. Or he won't. Okay, singularity you. It'd be really nice if, like, Rex would use his abilities when I tell him to. Is he upstairs? Yeah, he's upstairs, damn. That's a waste of my, assassination. But that means I can use more stasis and more warp, so... not all that bad. They just absolutely yeeted him. Oh, that was the wrong button. Which one is grenades? There we go. Just because I know my luck is somehow these things will end up killing me. Okay. Now we can salvage everything. Is there anything I care? No, there's nothing I care about there. Don't care, because I already have the stuff that I would want from that. Oh. Oh. I think Gemini is actually decent. Equipment. We are, never mind. It's garbage. I don't know why I thought it was good. And that's just, yeah, a worse version of what we already have. I think this is going to end up being the last time we use Rex. Don't need those. There we go.
I can't believe my ancestors ever wore this piece of crap, but at least I've got it back.
I'm glad we could help you get it back.
I might just be starting to like you, Shepard.
Alright, back downstairs. There might still be some more gear to salvage. And we'll, get back to the Normandy. We'll talk to Rex real quick. We'll try to talk to Garrus again as well. Because there is some more dialogue that he has regarding Dr. Saleon, but I think the thing about I don't know if we'll ever find Saren takes priority over it. Here we go. Open that. I will have to come back here off stream. I still feel so stupid about that. Nexus Omni tool. We could give that to... we'll give that to Garrus later, because we're going to want to have Garrus and Tali, the squad. Pretty sure enemies don't respawn. I really hope not. Oops. I'm pretty sure they don't when you leave the world and come back. That way I can just run in there, grab the... Actually, it might even lock after I leave there. In which case, oh well. There's nothing actually, like, important in there. It's just random gear, so I'm not too worried about it. But it would be annoying if I miss one chest solely because I'm stupid and didn't bring someone to open it. Alright.
Shepard.
So you'd rather be a merc than help your people?
I'm a fighter. It's what I do.
Aren't you at all worried about what will happen to the Krogan?
What the hell do you want me to do about it, Shepard? I'm tired of sticking my ass on the line and getting nothing for it.
So you're just giving up on your people?
I gave up on fighting for a lost cause. I'm no hero, Shepard. Bottom line, killing for credits simplifies things.
You ever think about helping your people?
I try not to. But there's a lot of Krogan mercs out there. I'm always running into them. Half the time I'm being paid to kill them. But that's just part of the job. You don't get to pick who your enemies are.
You must have family other than your father.
No. Now that I have my family's armor again, there's nothing left for me.
So he might not have anything else to say about the armor.
How long have you been a merc?
Long enough. I took my first contract right after I left my home system. It's good work if it doesn't kill you.
I get the feeling you enjoy your work.
Sure. You get to see the galaxy on someone else's credits, and most days end with a good fight. I've tried more organized fighting, private armies and such, but it gets too messy. I fight best on my own, or in very small groups. I don't like people relying on me, and I bloody well don't like relying on them.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
I know he does have at least one other story that he talks about. So I might have to keep... it's not that important of a story.
Command.
Okay, and he has nothing to say to me. Alright, so I am going to wrap up there. Because I think that's a good place to finish off. Give me 1 second, though. I do want to mark what I have done. I'll just mark the Pinnacle Station. Actually, I won't mark it. Since I will do the Pinnacle Station stuff on the 360 version. Since I do have it there. But I'll do that after I, like, wrap up all this stuff. Honestly, with how that mission works, it could very easily be a thing that you could do after beating the game. Even though this game isn't actually set up for you to do that, which is kind of annoying. Mark this off. Alright, so yeah. I'm going to wrap up there. I think we'll do some more Mass Effect tomorrow. We'll work on doing... It's probably tomorrow will just be a whole bunch of random, like, side missions. I probably won't do any story tomorrow. But yeah, we'll work on that stuff. And then Sunday, I might actually do some shiny hunting. I might load up a shield, or sword rather, and do some hunting for some more Porygon. See if we can get anything good out of it. And then we'll see where we go from there. I'm thinking I might actually not stream on Mondays and Tuesdays moving forward. Even though I know I was just saying I'm just gonna not do Saturdays or Friday, Saturday, but I think I'll do Mondays and Tuesdays. I'll just have off because those are the days that I just have off from work anyways. So then I can just relax the whole day and not give a shit. But yeah, we'll figure out how things are going. Again, I'm mainly gonna be trying to do this playthrough for right now. But I do want to mix in some other small little things just to break it up a little bit. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I do definitely appreciate it. If you're watching this on YouTube, check out my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/PanicosGaming, _ between Panicos and Gaming. Or you can just search for Panicos Gaming on Twitch and it'll probably pop up. Anyways, yeah, I try to stream mostly late night stream now, usually about 3 hours a piece. Like I said, we're mainly doing Mass Effect, but I'm going to be kind of transitioning into more of a variety streamer. I do want to get back to doing some more Pokemon stuff at some point, but like I said, I'm super burnt out. So at some point, we'll go back to Pokemon being the primary content, but I don't know if it'll be the majority of the content, if that makes sense. Anyways, again, thank you guys so very much, and I'll see you guys next time.